Hello everyone, how's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome here to YouTube. Hope everybody is doing good. I am doing okay. I just had a couple little things come up that forced me to push the stream back an hour, but hope that works for everybody. And let's go ahead and get started. We were in the Spalding factory, and we were on the hunt for the prototype B-ball with the unstable Slamacite core. So I hope everybody is ready to give that a look as soon as I get over to the game. Welcome, everybody, to the Space Jam. Let's go ahead and load a session. And head down. Magical ghost muscle. Yeah, the ghost muscles that a ghost dad taught us. Catch, this is absolutely a catch. It won't open, damn it. I didn't use the terminals. Oh, I didn't use the blue one, that's right. Current lift status, inactive. Please insert red key. Alright, I'm gonna put it in. Current lift status, active. Damn, why the hell did make the elevator activation system do that shit? I can't think of one reason why the whole fucking building should shake when you put the key in. It's probably just for security measures. It doesn't matter. The elevator's working now. Let's go. I hope they didn't have to do this shit every time they wanted to use the elevator. Guns' techniques. Oh shit, everybody... I absolutely forgot to heal everybody, so that's a little unfortunate. Let's see, you have 20, so we could use a Zauber of some sort. We could use Ice Zauber. You know what, sure. Ow. No, the regen. Don't you dare. Oh yeah, my inventory is a mess. I don't think there's a sort button, unless I just missed it. Yeah, fuck that Gatorade up. Everybody's level 7. Awesome. Alright. Now would be a good time to heal. What's the other thing I have? Oh yeah, protein paste. B-ball shards. That'll do for now. Hey guys, looks like you finally made it to the top floor. The master's waiting for you in the room over there. Leonard. there's something you need to know.
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Am I getting fired or something?
Sorta. This is gonna be a really hard pill to swallow, so just sit tight with me, okay?
What the hell is going on here? What are you talking about?
Leonard, you're a ghost. You died 12 years ago in an accident that occurred when they were testing the prototype B-ball. We don't know what happened or how, but somehow you were killed. You've been living the last day of your life for the past 12 years, Leonard.
What? Is this a fucking joke or something? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, Leonard, I am sorry. It is true. You are a ghost. The Spaulding building has been empty since the Purge, which happened shortly after you were killed. You've been wandering these halls in limbo ever since, not realizing any of this.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe any of this.
When was the last time you were home, Leonard?
Last night. What the hell do you think?
No, Leonard. Think hard. When was the last time you really went home? Home, Leonard. Home. I went outside a long time ago, and it was so different from how it used to be. I couldn't find my way back home, so I came back here. You've been living here, Leonard, cleaning these hallways without realizing what you are. But 12 years ago, you died, Leonard. You have to accept it or you'll be in ghost jeopardy for eternity. I know. I'm going home.
What?
I want to thank you for making me realize. I'm going home now. He's finally gone to the ghost dimension.
What's this?
One green key. Do you think he left it for us? I believe he did, Baltheus. I believe it was his parting gift to us for helping him on his way home to the ghost dimension. I believe ghosts are like dogs, and they just sort of do things arbitrarily. Is this anything? Nope. Tell me, Charles Barkley, what is a b-ball?
What?
Who are you? Just humor me. Tell me what a b-ball is. It's an orange ball with black lines on it. It bounces well, but it's easy to hold and throw. Perfect for slams and shots. That was good, Charles. Tell me more about the lines on a b-ball. The black lines. Charles. What about the lines? They're black. They divide the ball into little segments and they improve grip. Ah, the segments. Did you know these lines are the reason I got into this business?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
It's true. You see, those lines, they mean different things to you than they do to me. You mentioned that the lines divide the ball into segments. I believe you are wrong, Charles Barkley. I believe that the lines are in fact a symbol of unity, that they are the only things holding the ball together. Have you considered that even though all the lines go in different directions, they all have the exact same point of origin and end? Have you ever considered that without those lines, you'd be staring at a bunch of strips of leather and rubber and not a basketball? They bring the ball together. That is why I made basketballs, Charles Barkley. To bring people together, to show them that the lines on a b-ball do not divide it, but hold it together. I suppose I failed. Scott H. Creelman. Yes, that was my name before the Purge. Back when I was a CEO of a company called Spaulding. Back when we had a dream. The only dreams I have now are nightmares. We came for the prototype, Creelman. We needed to stop Blood Moses. I know. I've been waiting for you. Can I have it? I've been waiting for you to ask me that, Charles Barkley. I've been waiting 12 years for this. Come, Charles Barkley. Face my danger. No, Creelman. I won't fight you. You're not my enemy. You don't get it, do you, Charles Barkley? All of this, it's fate. The Purge, the prototype, our meeting, all of this is fate. You have no choice as to whether we will battle or not. It was already predestined. So be it, Creelman. We'll see what fate has in store. He's got many B-balls. Status effects, please. Well, so much for that. Ghost muscle. Yeah! Look at those moves. That's the power of ghosts. Whoa, look at that dunk! Oh my goodness! The Cyberdwarf is fucking dead. Holy dunk. Ow! What the hell, man? Taste. Oh wait, what's a muscle salver do again? Destroying vital muscles. Yeah, sure. Hello, Nash. Good to see you. We're fighting the CEO of Spalding for possession of the legendary B-ball. We did it! And we leveled up to 8 already. I knew you were worthy, Charles. I knew you were one to wield the L-ball, B-ball. Got one prototype B-ball. I'm sorry, Creelman. I didn't want this to happen. Sorry? You can never be sorry, Barkley. Never. Take the prototype and recharge it. Only then can you finally defeat Blood Moses. Recharge it? Yes, the Jamicite. It needs the Jamicite. He's gone. He's passed on, Barkley. He was waiting for this for a long time, I think. So what do we do now? We've got the prototype. We're going to need to recharge it, like Creelman said. That probably means we'll have to go to Chu... Ah! Hoops! You fools! You fell for my booby trap. Damn it! This was all a goddamn booby trap. Sure, you motherfucking baka. You sick motherfucking goddamn baka. What the hell did you do to Hoops? What the fuck did you do to my son? Don't worry, Barkley. He's not dead. Yet. I shot a dart filled with type 2 diabetes into him. The kind they were never able to cure.
He'll be stone cold dead if you don't find a way to cure him in the next hour. Oh, but I guess that would require you to have a PhD in diabetes and not b-ball. Jordan, you sick son of a bitch! What the fuck would you do? Why the fuck would you do this to every little boy? What the hell has he ever done to you? You goddamn baka! Come on and face me! Do you really think you have time for that right now, Barkley? If I were you, I'd be saying my last farewells to Hoops. Jordan, you... I'll see you later. Oh, but not all of you. Damn it! Hoops, can you hear me? Hoops! Nothing. It's type 2 diabetes, Barkley. Not even I can heal it. Damn it! Damn it all to hell! Hoops, hang in there. Juana, there has to be something I can do. I can't let Hoops... I can only think of one thing, Charles. Tell me, Juana, tell me. I'll do anything. I don't want you to get your hopes up because it's a long shot. Real long shot. Anything, Juana, anything. Okay, south of town, there's an old man who lives by himself. I don't know much about him, but I know he knows more about diabetes than any other person on the planet. I don't know if he will help you or not, Charles. He's a real recluse and doesn't like strangers, especially ones who want something from him. Juana, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll save Hoops if it means I have to sacrifice myself. Charles, I have to go now, but thank you. Good luck, Charles. Charles, I believe in you. Don't ever forget that. We need to heal. Now, oh, do we actually have it on us? We do have the final gun. Do we want to keep the final gun for ourselves, or do we want to give it to either the Square Enix Goya representative, or to the guns blaster in the building nearby? Some say this gun was made by the devil himself. Because right now, keep it for Hoops? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You wouldn't be coming this way if you weren't headed to Liberty Island. I don't have time to chat. Look, I'm just telling you beforehand that there are some messed up people there. It's this diabetes cult or something. Live at the base of the statue and worship the guy who lives inside, or at least that's what I've heard. They're all batty, that's for sure. Thanks for the tip. I'll remember that. I'm sure they'll remind you a few times too, buddy. We're at a crossroads, Charles. We need to see this diabetes expert on Liberty Island, but there are two ways to get there. By ferry or by underground railroad. If not for Hoops. Well, not like Hoops will die, Baka. He can't, Baka. You know what? You're true. God. I was being a real Baka. Thank you for showing me the light. Which way is faster? We don't have much time, Cyberdwarf. I honestly don't know, but I would prefer the Underground Railroad. It simply speaks to my dwarven sensibility for caves. The only preference that I have, Charles, is that we make haste in our decision. Method of transportation is up to you. If we're gonna take the ferry, we should leave the parking lot from the right. The Underground Railroad is at the top of the lot. I'll try to make my decision soon. You guys interested in anything? Could probably stand to upgrade our... Guess we'll go ahead and upgrade some stuff. ancient magics flow through this people. You on your way to Liberty Island? Yeah, that's where we're headed. We don't have much time to get there. You guys pilgrims? Pilgrims? Didn't think so. You guys don't look like those people. Cultists or whatever, I don't know. They come here every once in a while and I can make business, but you can just tell by looking at them that something's wrong with them. Like they just don't have enough insulin or something. It's creepy. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, you take care. Oh yeah, no, the Nikes are the best. Probably could stand to sell all these other things I've been carrying around for no good reason. Okay, so which way do we want to go? Sorry, I think I forgot to ask that. Do we want to take the ferry or the Underground Railroad? I actually I do not remember at all what the difference between the two is, so, I leave it up to you to decide. And while I do that, I'm going to see if maybe I can sort my inventory. I don't think I can. That's very unfortunate. Let's see, referee uniform, time solver. You don't know? Okay. If nobody has any preference, then I'll take the Underground Railroad, because Cyberdwarf's my bro. The Underground Railroad. Alright, off we go. Not even gift shops survived the purge. Oh, I guess one won't bother buying tickets. You're the first people to come here in weeks. You getting on? We need to get to Liberty Island as soon as possible. Is the Underground Railroad faster than the ferry? I've been conducting for as long as I can remember, and there's no way to tell. It all depends on the weather. If the weather's good, the ferry can get you there much faster than the Underground Railroad. Inclement weather, though, and you should take the Underground Railroad. Never can tell about the weather nowadays, though, so you getting on? Let's take the train. Trains are good. Alright, board up on the subway. Old Harriet will take you there where you want to go. So, Liberty Island. I guess it's got something to do with that boy there. It's my son. Listen, can you just get us there as fast as you can? Oh, I could if I would. You can't rush the rails, though, Sonny. They don't take to that. You gotta let them take you where they want to take you. Don't give me that. Also, I don't really control it. You just push this button and it goes. Oh. Okay. You hear that too? Probably just a bugbear. You get those in this tunnel sometimes. Usually don't get on board, but it has happened. Could you folks check it out for me? It's probably in one of the rear cars. No problem, miss. Come on, Barkley, Cyberdwarf. Let's see if we can find this bugbear. Listen, I asked you to check out that bugbear. Me, I gotta keep watch for the ones on the tracks. A bugbear on the tracks is no good for anyone. You there! Freeze! The B-Ball Removal Department! God damn it! I knew it wasn't a bugbear. That's him, Charles Barkley. Remember our orders. Cyberdwarf, Balthios, stay back. I'll take care of these chumps. Give it up, Barkley. You've got nowhere to run. Who said I was gonna run? I am very bad at these QTEs.
It takes me a second to remember what action and cancel are. That can't be all of it. Let's head him off in the next car. There he is! Bring him down! Nice little toy you got there. But how about we settle this with fists? You crazy son of a baller. Let's do this! Take this! Ah! You guys okay? Last car's up ahead. This is it. End of the line. So, you got past all my men. Doesn't matter. What, you think you're gonna stop us? You b-ball removal department scum just don't know when to quit. Jordan gave me special instructions not to let you leave this train. Consider this your final stop, Charles Barkley. I was doing something. Clyspeth, damn it! Out of ammo. Taste b-ball, chump. I have a hole in my jeans, and so I was messing with it while I was reading that. That was not very smart. That's a bomb. Fucking Jordan. As if the diabetes wasn't enough. I swear to both of you. I swear to... There's no time for that. Can either of you disable the device? Then we must detach this car from the rest. You mean... disable the coupling? Yes, the coupling. I don't get it. Couplings are what connects each train car to the next, Barkley. But what Cyberdwarf's talking about doing... I don't know about this. Nobody's attached to coupling while moving, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. It's all we can do now, and besides... Oops. Okay, Cyberdwarf, what do we do? You two just stay back. Finally, my hardy constitution and dwarven knack for machinery will be put to use. If my intuition serves me, these switches for the coupling should be arranged from left to right. The leftmost switches should detach the front car from the others. Likewise, the rightmost switch should detach this car from the rest. Do you hear that? We need to disable the rightmost coupling. Will this switch disable the correct coupling? Should I pull this switch? Barkley, disabling the wrong coupling will spell death for all of us. Is he correct? Is that the rightmost coupling? No, that isn't the coupling. Nope, that's the left switch for the left coupling. That's not the correct coupling. How about this switch, Barkley? Will this switch disable the correct coupling? Remember, it's the rightmost coupling that we need to disable, not the other couplings. So, is this the correct switch for the coupling? Nope, that's the middle switch for the middle coupling. That's not the right coupling. Here we are. This must be the switch for our coupling. This will disconnect the car from the rest of the train, separating us from the bomb. You two get to the next car. I'll come for you after the moment I flip the switch. We can't leave you here with the bomb, Cyberdwarf. He knows what he's doing, Belthius. Let's go. It worked. And just in time, too. Let's go tell Harriet what happened. Oh, and Cyberdwarf, thanks. What is this, Dora the Explorer? I guess. Just in case you really didn't understand the puzzle. So, I guess it wasn't a bugbear after all. Thanks a bunch, though. If it wasn't for your quick work with that coupling, we'd all be goners. Anyway, Liberty Island's just up ahead. You've got as much time as you want to conduct your business. There's a tiny bit of damage I'd like to fix up before we get the railroad going again. I'm sorry, but I can't take you back to the mainland until I get the Underground Railroad fully repaired. Whoops. Alright, what kind of boondoggle have we found ourselves in now? What a disaster. I wonder if the old man is even still here. This is strange, to be sure. Let's try and find a resident here. Perhaps they could help us. Liberty Tower is up north. That's probably a good place to start. You see it well. Examine well. This well looks deep. I can barely see the bottom of it.
take well. There's no bucket on this well, so I can't take anything. Something tells me jumping down the well isn't such a good idea. Examine Triangle Rock. This rock is not like the others. It looks like it was manufactured to be this shape. Use Triangle Rock. Use the rock for what? Barkley, who are you talking to? No one. Just taking some notes. Take Triangle Rock. Okay, let's take the rock. I have a good feeling about this. Got one Triangle Roxes. You know what time it is? It's time for another video game rant. So give me a second. Examine truck pump. I don't know what to say. It's a pretty generic looking truck pump. Use truck pump. In the course of my career as a VidCon specialist, my own coinage, spend it wisely, I have never seen such blatant and frankly sickening ignorance as that exhibited by the people, as if, in fact, they are Homo sapiens at all, as their intelligence implies elsewise. The claim that Zelda is not an RPG. There is nothing that Shigeru Miyamoto could possibly do to make the VidCon any more of an RPG, as it meets every single criterion for being one, particularly that it takes place in an imaginary realm with fantastical bestiary, the damsel-slash-villain ratio is at or above standards, and that the core emphasis of the gameplay is on bedazzling foes with impeccable swords and sorcery. Furthermore, this line of thought can be extended to all VidCons in which the player controls a character, hence role-playing. Though I cringe slightly at the thought of such mundane VidCons as Madden being RPGs, as they do not even include exotic weaponry such as the Tonfa. I'm not a gas jockey, so I think I'll pass on napping it. Let's see, do we need anything? Not really. We're doing pretty good, honestly. Guess I could buy a couple more cure-alls. I think I should be buying a couple more shards. I don't tend to use them very much. Let's go in this house, maybe. You examine wooden door. Some kind of fancy wooden door. It looks like it's jammed shut. I can't open it, it's jammed. Taking the door isn't gonna happen. Well, not with that attitude. Liberty and insulin for all. Examine tower door. Huh? The door's locked. It has 2 keyholes, but it looks like each keyhole is the same. Use tower door. I can't go inside, it's locked. Without tools, I can't dismantle and carry the door with me. And we can't really go down there, can we? Examine boulder. The boulder is blocking the entrance to a cave. It's too heavy to push out of the way. Use boulder. I'll try knocking on it 3 times. I heard this works with some boulders. Nope. I don't know how I'm going to take it. I can't pick it up. Oh, and here's where the ferry would have disembarked. Used for creating leverage. Examine picture slate. I sense great history behind this rock. I imagine it's a staple of the culture around here. Yeah, but I can't make out anything in this rock. It's just a bunch of figures and some kind of fight. I can't see anything I could use on the rock face. There's nothing to take. Oh. Hey, you there. Do you know any old men?
Step away. Who sent you? I have a flask full of sugar water and I will not hesitate to use it.
Whoa, hold on. I don't got any gripes with you, pal. I'm just looking for an old man. I was told he could cure diabetes.
Is that so? You're not one of them.
Look, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure I want to know. All I want is for my son to be cured so I can be on my way.
If only things were that simple. However, it appears with some cooperation we could mutually achieve our goals. The name's Rutherford. You would be?
Charles Barkley. So, do you know who the old man is? Can he really help my son?
Indubitably. The man you seek is Lemmirb, but your primary concern is accessing his quarters.
What do you mean?
He is locked away in Liberty Tower. You may only enter with possession of the Palladium Orb Scepter.
Yeah, I saw it was locked. Where's the scepter at?
It lies in a cave near the bottom of the island. A fool named Jenkins trapped himself inside a cave and is protecting the scepter. Thus you may encounter difficulties obtaining it.
Jenkins, huh? I've dealt with worse. Thanks for the help. I'm heading out now. Examine pipe. A 4-foot-long pipe. It looks pretty sturdy. Use pipe. I'll touch the pipe. What are you doing, Barkley? I'm not sure. I thought I would use this pipe. You can't just use a pipe alone. You need to use it on something. Yeah, I know that. I guess I could use this for something. I'll take it. Rutherford probably owns this pipe. You should ask him if we can have it first. Yeah, you're right. Examine Rutherford. This guy's a part of the diabetes cult on this island. That's about all I know. He's wearing a traditional Zabermancer garb as well, Barkley. He most certainly is a conjurer. Use Rutherford.
If you want the Palladium Orb Scepter, you'll have to head towards the cave on the south of the island.
Take pipe from Rutherford. Do you mind if we take that pipe over there?
Not at all. I've been meaning to get rid of it.
Great. Let's get the pipe. No, we can take Rutherford. No way am I going to let one of those cult members follow me around. The sooner I leave this place, the better. He said we could have it, so I'm going to take it.
I insist that you stop rummaging through my house. I have told you what you need to hear. The least I would expect is some cooperation from you.
Fine. I'm touching his pipe. We would never dare to touch his pipe without permission. Barkley, you can use the rock and pipe we found earlier to create leverage to push the rock out of the way. Really? What luck that I picked up the correct objects to solve this conundrum. Take boulder. Oh. I already pushed it out of the way. Examine Jenkins. It's another one of those crazy cult members. This one looks different, though. He looks wounded. I don't like the cut of his jib. I sense that you have come to finish me off. So the coward sends someone else to do his dirty work. It makes no difference. You shall be banished all the same. I didn't come here to fight anyone. I'm just looking for a key. You mean... this key? Yeah, that looks like it. Can I have it? What kind of fool do you take me for, Gerard Jenkins? I fought to the death protecting this from the wrong hands. Do you think I would simply hand it over? Someone named Rutherford told me I needed a key to enter Liberty Tower so I can see Lemmirb. If you don't hand it over, I'm gonna have to slam you. Rutherford? So that's what Raffleson goes by these days. You really are clueless. That scumbag wants Liberty Tower to be unlocked so we can kill Lemmirb. Tell me, what good is unlocking the tower if Lemmirb dies? What? He didn't tell me that. Of course he didn't. Listen closely. I'm fatally wounded and don't have much time left. I will give you this key, but you must kill Raffleson, who you know is Rutherford, before entering the tower. If you don't, you'll never get a chance to see Lemmirb. We promised to kill Raffleson. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna kill Raffleson? He is a Zaubermancer. Or he's cloaked like a Zaubermancer. Kill, kill, kill. Alright. Twist my hand, will ya? Alright, I'll do it. Man, things over here are pretty fucked up. I thought New York was bad. Got one orb scepter. Ylmer be with you. Raffleson is known for his deception. Don't fall prey to any of his schemes, no matter what he says. Take Jenkins. I don't like the cut of his jaw. Alright. What did you even, like, fight off? Push him off the cliff. We could try pushing his house off the cliff. Hang on, here, hold on. Nope, just about as effective as trying that outward. Huh? Where's Raffleson? This is odd. Maybe he caught word of our conversation in the cave and ran off. Let's not concern ourselves with this. He's gone and we can't touch it. He can't touch Ylmer if he's not here. No need to waste any more time. We should head to the tower. You're right. Liberty Tower it is. Huh? Who locked the door? Sugar gas particles are flooding this room. Quick, find an escape before it poisons us all. It looks like the gas mechanism stalled. However, we're still stuck in here. This is probably what Jenkins was probably talking about. Raffleson wanted to kill us before we got him so he could get the scepter. Looks like his master plan ran out of gas. Let's just find a way out. Examine desk. Looks like a regular desk. It has a drawer, but it's locked. The drawer is locked. The lockbook's pretty shabby, but I can't force it open. If only I had something to pry it open. I need a shopping cart if I want to haul this desk away. I don't have one, so it looks like that's not going to happen. Examine locked door. I can't open the door because it's locked. Looks like you can't lock this door from the inside and outside. I can't open it. It's locked. You can't take a door. Sounds like somebody who gives up way too easily. Examine wood pile. All this wood is rotten. Doesn't look very useful. I guess I'll grab some of this wood and see what happens. Suffered 1 VP of damage. God damn, I got a splinter. I don't need rotten wood. Examine crate. Looks like a pretty cool crate. Every time I open the crate, it has different contents, as if it contains a random assortment of items every time I open it. Odd indeed. The concept of random loot inside crates has been well documented in tomes of old age. This crate must be very old. It sounds like he doesn't own an air fryer. Damn. Oh no, it's a loot crate, everybody. Did I use the crate? Yes, I did. Take the crate. I can't carry the crate, and there's nothing I can use it for. Examine bucket. There's a few dents and holes in the bucket. This bucket can't hold a thing, so there's no reason to use it. I'm better off not carrying a broken bucket. Chair. There's nothing special about this chair. I'd rather not sit down right now. We don't need a chair, Barkley. You're right. Spelling mistake. No table. Nothing but crumbs and stains are on the table. I'll lay on the table and see if anything happens. At least I tried. I doubt I need a table anytime soon. There's some clothes in here, mostly worn-out black robes. I don't want to put anything in the dressers, so I'm not going to use it. There's a pretty good robe in here. Maybe Balthios could use it. Yes. Yes, Balthios could. Examine bookcase. There's a lot of books on here. Wait, there's 3 books on here labeled 1, 2, and 3. It looks like you can pull on them, but they won't separate from the bookcase. Why would I want to do that? Doesn't seem to work. The time is stuck at 12:32. For some reason, I have the urge to write this number down. I could wind the clock, but I don't think that's going to do a whole lot. What time does the clock say, Barkley? It says 12:32. Guess that's when it stopped working. For some reason, I have the urge to write this number down. I could put a necklace on this and wear it on my neck, but it wouldn't help me escape the situation. There's some tools in one of the drawers. Maybe most of them are too rusted, but it looks like the screwdriver can be used. I can't use the work table. Screwdrivers are pretty versatile. I'll grab it. Why would I want to do that? Looks like ordinary rope. There are 0 knots in the rope. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 1 knot in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 2 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope has 3 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 4 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 5 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 6 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 7 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 8 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 9 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 10 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 11 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 12 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 13 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 14 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 15 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 16 knots in it. This rope on the ground, that is the rope with 16 knots, has very little use for me. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 17 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 18 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. There, the rope now has 19 knots in it. Okay, I'll tie a knot in the rope. Oh, I could only do this. I could only... That's about the limit I can do for doing that straight-faced. Pry the drawer. Let's see what's inside. Got one desk key. Okay, yeah, best if this opens the front door. I guess I could pull the books in a certain order. Maybe the order is in the room somewhere. I wonder if there are any number references in this room. Old book 1. Hey, there's a door. That's got to be our way out of here. Character was gonna break there. It took me a while, at least. Examine secret door. Just what I needed. This door is locked, too. That ain't gonna happen. That key I found in the desk has to work here. Ravelson set us up! If I ever see that crazy fool again, I'm gonna jam him so hard. There must be a key piece of information we are missing out on. Something sinister happened on this island. We don't need to worry about local politics. Now that we have the key, we need to head to the tower as soon as possible. Yeah, to Liberty Tower, then. We're talking numbers, there is a rope. It's true, we could go tie some more rope numbers. It's jammed. But you're the master of jams and slams. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break to grab some more drink because, some dumbass decided to read out 20 lines of the exact same fucking dialogue. So I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm back, and I've tied another knot in the rope. The rope now has 21 knots in it. Examine cultist. This guy's blocking the tower door. He looks like he's in some sort of trance. I don't even think he's noticed we're here. There's nothing on him to take, and I'm not gonna steal anyway. Hey, can you hear me? You gotta step back. I need to go in the tower.
By Yelmir's blessing, an outsider! Tell me, friend, what brings you to this land in these dark times?
My son is sick, and I need to see Yelmir. Well, unfortunately as it is, the tower is locked. Also, welcome. Thank you so much, Cat in Motion. Yeah, I know all about that. I got this key so I can enter the tower.
Key? You mean the Orb Scepter and Immaculate Rod?
What are you talking about? Some chump called Rutherford told me all I need was a scepter to enter the tower.
Rutherford? Oh, you mean Richards, right?
Jenkins told me his name was Raffleson.
Ah yes, Gerard Jenkins. He is correct, but his true name is Richards, you see. Richards. You see, Richards came to here 6 years ago to cure his own diabetes. However, he tried to split the faith at Liberty Island by promoting radical ideas. We had no choice but to exile him, but he keeps returning under different names, trying to start up a new revolution.
So there's one shot I'm losing my mind. Well, because this game is extremely influential on the indie RPG scene. Like, that's why. That's why there's like a Twitter thread that was like, why does every single spelling of guns in Undertale and Deltarune have an apostrophe in it? Because this game. That's why.
None of that matters. All we need is that rod you were talking about. Can you tell us where we can find it?
Yes, but first I must tell you of a tale. Oh, forgive my rudeness. I am Mac, a level 15 Sugar Slayer. You are safe with me, outsider. Now, follow me to the tablet. There is much explaining to do.
Where the hell are these guys coming from?
I don't know, Barkley, but we are at their mercy until we meet Yelbib. Let's go to the tablet. It's Mac. Going from past experience with these cult members, who knows what dark secrets he has. There's nothing on him to take, and I'm not going to steal anyway. It all started 30 years ago, just after the Great Awakening. Once we became aware of the evils of sugar, it would be tantamount to sin to keep this information secret. Thus we formed a group of the most devout Liberty followers to travel the land spreading the word. We called them the Needles of Hope. After a year of their successful campaign to liberate the world of sugar, something sinister occurred. You see, we initially thought that it would be as simple as telling people not to consume sugar and that would be the end of it. We were wrong. What does this have to do with the rod? I don't have time for your fairy tales. Be patient, my friend. The answers will come in time. As I was saying, a proactive message was not enough to end the ills of sugar. What we didn't know was that sugar was sentient, living, if you will, but it be it a very basic existence. Its ultimate goal was to control humanity through diabetes, acting as a parasite to force its will upon the unsuspecting populace. Once we set the wheels in motion to stop it, it evolved. Its first incantation as we knew it was Sugar Delmons. Delmons? You mean demons? I would probably believe you. Yeah. I mean, what do you think Nico's carrying around? You thought that was a light bulb? Wrong. It's a basketball. The answers were right there in front of you the entire time. No, Barkley. Delmons are a part of the same genus as demi-demons. Archdemonids, lesser demonkin, and more commonly, demons. They are slightly more powerful than demons, but this is highly subject to debate, as demons possess Imp Summon level 2, whereas Delmons possess a junction ability to seek powers for it. Just shut it. Sorry. Highly subject to debate, whereas demons possess Imp Summon level 2, whereas Delmons possess a junction ability to seek powers from entities. I am actually quite shocked the connection between sugar and Delmons was never made, given the obvious traits. Excellent observations, and you are correct. So the Sugar Delmons knew their days were numbered, and as a last-ditch effort to combat our aggressive war against them, they all convened at the Tower of Glucose.
otherwise known as the former Domino Sugar Factory. Its destruction during the cyber apocalypse led to a great pillar of sugar being created. After their meeting, they decided to use ancient magics to merge into one entity. Das Fructose-Ungenhauer. The what? Are you just making shit up now? The Diabetes. I thought it was only a myth. Take a look around you, my friend. The sugarification of our holy land is just a small taste, if you will, of its assault against Liberty Island. With the tower locked, Yelmil will undoubtedly die soon, and sugar will prevail. Let's make one thing clear. I'm not here to help you or any of your Looney Tune friends. I don't want to hear any more stories. My son is dying. Do you understand? Just tell me where the rod is. You are naive, Mr. Barkley, for this lore is the only guard us mortals have against Das Fructose-Ungenhauer. However, I will not press further if you refuse to learn. Instead, I will comply with your request. The Immaculate Rod lies deep beneath this island. You can find an entrance to the nether regions through the well near the center of town. I have some new shekels I want you to have. You will need them if you hope to defeat the Diabetes. Thanks for all the help, Mac. Wait! I will not lie to you, Barkley. Great danger awaits you. Here, take the sugar counter with you. Do not expose yourself to the sugar or you will perish. If you allow the particle count to exceed 4.5 granules per square inch, you're as good as dead. Yelmil bless you. The well will lead you to the rod. Beware, as the sugar readings down there far exceed normal conditions. Do not allow the particle count to go above 4. You don't want to know what happens if you have that level of exposure. Max said the rod should be down here. He also said the Diabetes lurks down below. We need to be cautious. The Diabetes is a myth these fruitcakes on the island made up. Let's get that rod. Oh, this... Oh. What the hell? Oh! This is spooky. What was that? I love invisible landmarks. Invisible pathfinding. What was that? Okay, so the white stuff on the ground is not, in fact... Or at least this stuff isn't. Sugar. Oh. I don't think we can go that way. Shadowy creature. Das Fructose-Ungenhauer. Oh, definitely can't go that way. Okay. Well, then there must be a safe way through this. What? Die of sugar poisoning. I think we are. Examine sugarified body. What the hell? A sculpture made of sugar? That's no sculpture, Barkley. That's a body that underwent spontaneous sugarification. The same will happen to us if we get too contaminated. Be careful. There's no way I'm going to touch that. The last thing I want is more sugar. The Diabetes! It's holding the rod. We're going to have to slay this beast. Then it's a good thing I am not the Diabetes. What? You can talk? Perhaps you will recognize me without the disguise. Richards! Richards? You were the dire beastie this whole time. Richards is such an old name. I prefer the title Reginald, to be frank. Enough with the name games, chump. Hand over the rod. You don't understand, do you? The evil you are committing. Do you ever think for a second why they wanted to exile me? I've had enough of you fruitcakes and your goddamn tales already. Just hand over the rod. Barkley, we need to hear him out. It would be irresponsible to pass judgment otherwise. He tried to kill us. Good enough reason for me. I did not know I could trust you. I also apologize for my actions, but I believed a greater good would be accomplished. You see, I did have a radical belief, according to the plebeians inhabiting this island. I believed we should clone Ylmir, so that we could rid diabetes once and for all. They let morals cloud their judgment, and said it would be inhumane, creating someone to absorb the suffering of others. But who would have to know? Is it not better for one man to carry the burden than society as a whole? They call this killing Ylmir. I call it rebirth. Can't make a decision like that. It's not yours to make. How dare you speak to such a tone when you desire Ylmir's service?
I'm gonna move my... I'm now noticing that it's like slightly off center and it's pissing me off.
Do you think he says some magic words and mystically takes away the diabetes from your son? No. He absorbs it, so your son does not have to live a crippled life. Ylmir understands his sacrifices to humanity. Subsequent clones would as well. You can't play Clysbeth. No one can. You're deranged. Very well. I see you are as ignorant as those who lived on the island. No matter. Fear my deadly magics.
Oh god, bees! Haha. Inflicted diabetes on you. How do you like that? Me is big. Not the bees! Not the bees! Oh, they're in my eyes! Thunder Sauber. Oh. 1 damage. Yay! Gotcha.
You don't understand. None of you. You will regret this. You will go down in history books as the man who plagued humanity with diabetes.
We got the rod. Now let's get the hell out of here. That is a giant trail of sugar. Don't like the look of that.
Back off, Diabetes! You will find no satisfaction in destroying our lands. Sugar, 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 sugar. Glomp. No! Ah! So the Tomes were right. It does exist. He's just a chump like any other. Hey, Diabetes, over here. Sugar, sugar. Game on, punk. Insane. Oh, come on. Why is it so hard to inflict why is it so hard to inflict status effects on bosses? What the fuck? I kind of got the feeling I was supposed to lose this, but I might not. He might just in fact just like do 1,000,000 damage area. Is this supposed to be a fight that I lose? No. What the fuck? The post-apocalypse rages on. Do you have res items? I do. I just... When something does 5,000 damage to me, I just kind of assumed, like, oh, okay, so that I'm not supposed to survive this. But, I was wrong? I guess we just have to go for a speed kill then. Good fucking luck. Oh, and of course now, like, you don't do it at all? What? I guess the game just really wanted to be a little mean. Thanks, I really appreciate it, game. Fuck it, let's try status alerts. There we go, glaucoma. Let's see if that helps. Alright, finish it off with a jump shot. Yeah, okay, alright. The game's RNG was just like, you know what, you know what? How about I just instant kill 2 of your party members in the first round? Would you like that? The Die Beastie is finally dead. Wait, it dropped something. It looks like some kind of gizmo. Got 1 pull shaft. Greetings, fine chaps. Good showing. Wait. Greetings, fine chaps. Good showing. Who the hell are you? It is I, Octavius Steambrast, traverser of skies and above. I have come to retrieve an item of great magical importance, the magical pole shaft. I came upon this island to slay the dire beastie with my own hands, but thanks to you fellows, that is no longer necessary. You mean this pole shaft? I don't know. I think I could use this. Very well, I would not expect you to go uncompensated. What I mean to you in exchange for the relic is I pledge 20% of the profits I make from my mechanical bird to the United... Do we accept his pledge? Or do we use the pole shaft? I am highly not inclined to give him. I think pole shaft might be important? Okay, then nah. I think I'll hold on to this. That displeases me greatly. You have made an enemy today, Charles Berkeley. Make no mistake, I will have the last laugh. Steam blast commence! I've had enough of this island. Let's visit Yelmerb so we can finally get off this damn rock. Whoa, both keys broke as I opened the door. Hey, where'd that sugar counter go? I must have lost it. It's a good thing we no longer need those items. Yeah, at least we can finally see Yelmerb now. Yelmerb? You have come for something, haven't you? My son, Yelmerb, he's... that name. That name, it frustrates me. Do not call me that. Call me Brimley. Wilford Brimley. Speak, Charles Barkley. Tell me what it is and what you want from me. I do not have much time and only one gift left to give.
How do you know my name?
I know many things, Charles Barkley. Please, tell me about your son.
That bastard,
I sense a great level of diabetes within your son.
It's type 2, the type they were never able to cure. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to take him. Please, Wilford Brimley, I need you.
Many people need me, Charles Barkley, yet I can only help one. Do you know why I am hooked up to this machine? I have a gift. Perhaps others would call it a curse, but I choose to look at it differently. You see, I have the ability to take away someone's diabetes and make it my own. It hurts me, Charles Barkley. It hurts me very badly, and because of the extremely high levels of diabetes in my body, I must remain connected to this insulin machine at all times. I have remained in this room for over 50 years, absorbing the suffering of those around me. But my body has grown weak, and not even the constant insulin drip of my machine can help me anymore. I am dying, Charles Barkley. I am dying. Tell me, Charles Barkley, why should I help you?
I love my son.
How much do you love him?
More than I love Maureen.
That is all I wanted to hear. I will put hoops into my machine, and I will take away his agony. Stop where you are!
Vinceborg.
You son of a bitch! What the hell are you doing here? What the hell do you want?
My mission was to kill Hoops Barkley. I am here to make sure that happens.
God damn it, Vince! Snap out of it! Don't you see you've been brainwashed by Blood Moses? This isn't like you, Vince. You're not one of the bad guys. You shouldn't be doing this.
No, I shouldn't. This is not my concern. My mission is to kill Hoops Barkley, and if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll kill you too.
Ow, ow, ow.
Showing you what you can see.
Alright, we're doing some damage to him now. And time for it to start again. Uh-oh. That cannot possibly be good. Yikes. Those are very scary stat bursts. Holy dunk! We did it! Damn it. Are you guys okay? Yeah, I think I'm all... Dad? Hoops! Dad, where am I? What's going on? Hoops, I was so worried. I was so worried, Hoops. What's going on? Where are we? Let's go, Hoops. There are some things I need to tell you. Okay, Dad. Bye, Wilfred Brimley. I guess you don't... Oh. Oops, I've known you were a special kid for a long time. What do you mean, Dad? I'm just a normal kid. I'm no different from any of my friends. There's something I never told you. Huh? What do you mean? Maureen, your mother... We were so excited to finally have a child. We were trying so hard for so many years and it never seemed to work. You should have seen the look on her face when she went into labor. I've never seen a woman so happy before. I'd never been so happy before. She was in labor for 36 hours. We knew you'd be a tough one coming out, but we never expected this. What do you mean, Dad? Your mother gave birth to a bee-ball. It wasn't a bee-ball, it was an egg, but it looked just like one. We didn't know what to do, and the doctor said he'd never seen anything like this before. It was another 3 months before you hatched, Hoops. But what does it mean? I don't know, but that's not the end. It was the first game I ever took you to. There were 2 seconds left on the clock, and we were down by a point. I saw Maureen holding on to you in the stands, and I knew I couldn't let you down. That all you got? Come on! If you can't slam with the best, then jam with the rest. But my confidence was just a facade. In reality, I thought you grew up thinking I was a chump because I didn't win your first game. I didn't want that to happen. That last slam jam puts the Knicks ahead 122 to 121. With only a few seconds left, it looks like the Suns are going to have to hang their heads low tonight. There was only 2 seconds left. I didn't have enough time to shoot. I didn't have enough time to do anything. There was nothing I could do. No. There was something I could do. I closed my eyes and focused my b-ball energy. I'd never done this before. Nobody had. What the hell is going on out there, baby? It's like an earthquake out here. The tension in this arena is phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this in a hoops game before. This was it. It was now never. Chaos Dunk! They were gone. All of them. Everything. Eviscerated by the Chaos Dunk. My team, my coach, my fans, my wife, my child. But then I saw you. Why? Why had you been the only one to survive? Oops. It'd be cool if it didn't kill everybody. Yeah, it would have been. Oops. Dad. I don't know what it means, son. I don't know why you were the only one to survive, but I believe there's a reason. You wouldn't have been born in an egg if there wasn't a reason. You wouldn't have survived the Chaos Dunk if there wasn't a reason. You're special, Hoops. You can't deny it. Whether your differences are a blessing or a curse have yet to be proven, Hoops, but I believe whatever lies ahead of us is waiting for you. Do you mean like fate? Perhaps. Charles! What? Charles, I followed you here. OKUMONO. I need you to know, Charles, that I love you with all my heart and bones. OKUMONO. I have something for you. It's a whistle. A dimension whistle, to be exact. One toot on this will send you to the B-Ball dimension. I don't know how it works, but you can use it wherever you want, and it only works once. OKUMONO, thank you. Don't do it, Charles. Eloquently. No, Charles, thank you. OKUMONO, there's something I want to give you. Yes? This turkey feather belonged to Maureen. It means a lot to me, OKUMONO-man. I want you to have it. Charles, I can't. OKUMONO, please, take it. Lose Zalatar's precious turkey feather. Thank you, Charles. Will I ever see you again? I don't know, OKUMONO. We're looking at manufactured we're looking for manufactured Jamicite, and we don't know where to start. I'd check Cuckoo Holland's tomb if I were you. I've heard there's a large cache of it there. Do you know how to get there? Not really. You'll have to take the Underground Railroad to get there. It's just down the steps. Just talk to the conductor. OKUMONO. Yes? Goodbye. Goodbye, Charles. Goodbye. What was that, Barkley? Are you in love? You know I couldn't do that to Maureen Balfios. Grow up. You act tough, but you fall for them easily, you know that? I said, enough! We have very little time to get to Cuckoo Holland's tomb to get that manufactured Jamicite. We need to speak to the conductor of the Underground Railroad immediately. Right, we can't waste any more time. Come on, guys. No way I'm going back to that island again. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say we could end it here, but we can't. So let's continue on. You getting on? I'm not going back to Proto New York. I'm heading towards the outskirts of the city. Yeah, that's where we're going too. All right, then get on. I'm gonna be leaving soon. Get on board. We'll be taking off in a minute. What's his name? What? Your son. What's his name? It's Hoops. He reminds me of someone I used to know. Someone from a long time ago. His name was Judas. Judas? He was the only man I ever loved. Or maybe the only man I ever tried to love. After he was gone, I just couldn't handle any other men. They say the only people who find true love can never move on. Maybe that's what we had. What happened? Do you mind if I ask? It was a long time ago. I can hardly remember it. He got caught up in some stupid fight and got killed. I told him it was stupid. He knew it was stupid, but he was one of those guys who held on to an idea and wouldn't let it go. My wife Maureen died 12 years ago. I could never bring myself to love another woman after I lost her either. How long have you been down here? In Proto New York? In the Underground Railroad. It seems like forever. Maybe it has been. I don't know. Every day seems like forever without. Love chapter of the game. Yeah, here we go. We gotta choose who we want to take to the Gold Saucer. But today didn't seem so bad.
We're almost there. Most people don't come to the outskirts of Neo, New York unless they're running from something. Or maybe I'm wrong? I don't know if you're wrong or if you're right, really. It's not my business. Harriet, I want to thank you for bringing us out here. I don't know why you're thanking me, mister. This place is as close to hell as you can get without being there. Not too many people live here, and the ones that are only here because they've got nowhere else to go. But I don't think you're like those people. Harriet, thanks. Be careful, and take care of your son. This one's a jam, too. I'll stay here for the time being. I think there might be a settlement around here, but I wouldn't count on it. Take care of yourself, Harriet. You too. Well, that's a good sign. It's a skeleton in the middle of the road. Whoops, just ran directly into the skeleton too. Oh, God. Oh. Huh? What's going on here? We, as Duragars, can no longer tolerate the injustices put upon us by our genie captures. For too long we have allowed them and Square Enix Goya to force us to mine chips. No longer, I say. My father mined for rubies and gemstones, as did his father and his father before him, and his before him, and so on. To be reduced to mining chups for genies, they'd be ashamed of us. Hear, hear. What do you say we do, Jamal Bloodguzzle? I say we go on strike and give these genies who would disturb our right to accumulate treasure for our ghoulish Duergar gods a piece of our minds. I'm with you. We'll toil no longer for the genies until we can get a better contract, one that grants us all the civil liberties that Duergars are entitled to. It seems we've come to a Square Enix Goya-run mine that's run into a few labor problems. Perhaps we can find some way to help. You guys are always getting me dragged into shit I want nothing to deal with. This is the every man for himself post-cyberpocalypse. I don't have time for this shit. I don't even know what we could do to help. These are Duragars, Barkley, my brethren. At least grant me the courtesy to visit them. It's been far too long since I've walked amongst the dwarves. Fine, we can see what's up, but I'm not getting involved with this shit. These are the Chup Mines, hope of the Duragars, and recently our genie masters. Curse all genies, big or small. No matter their size or shape, I want to batter them with a spike-laden warhammer ensorcelled with eldritch enchantments. I'm sorry, I got carried away, but Duragars are predisposed towards violence and ensorcelled weaponry. Regardless, my ebony friend, these genies have taken away our rights and we demand them back. Be warned, if you are part genie, your blood will be spilled. Anything else around here? Oh, here we go. They say the ghost of a Celtic space warlord hunts Cuchulain's tomb, and his horde of banshee minions torture anyone who enters. Not that I'm an authority on Cuchulain or anything, I make a habit of not entering dungeons. The post-cyberpocalypse has dealt hard times for just about everyone, and you look to be no exception. The least I can do is offer you a place by the fire. Why don't you sit down and rest a while? Yeah, that sounds good. You're heading to Cuchulain's tomb, aren't you? Yeah, we're looking for manufactured Jamicite. Cuchulain's tomb is just north of here. It's a dangerous place, and every once in a while we hear wails and moans coming from it. We try to stay away from it, but if you absolutely have to go, I talked to Bert before you leave to stock up on supplies. Alright, thanks a lot. You be careful. Don't end up like one of those banshees. The Any Mayor. I have traveled many lands in my attempts to compile a comprehensive guide to all creatures that go bump in the night. Perhaps you could call it a bestiary. Whatever you call it, my knowledge extends far beyond that of most mortals. Perhaps you would choose to partake of it. Sludge elf. These seem... Blue dragonkin, red dragonkin, gold dragonkin. Does Wizards of the Coast know you're doing this? I can only hope that my knowledge has aided you in some form or another. It is my goal to make mainstream the information I have given you. Also, I have a PhD in anime. Not many people come here. You on the run?
We're looking for Cuckoo Halon's tomb. You know where that is? It's in the building at the back of the parking lot. You're not thinking of going in unprepared, are you? You better stock up, man. Egyptian gun. Dwarf steer. Dwarf muscle. Hell Zauber. Mithril sweatband. Face mask. Sarcastic shield, just like Rip used to wear. Cyber gauntlet. We'll outfit later. Thanks a lot, man. You take care of yourself in Cuckoo Halon's tomb. Most people go in and don't come back out. Okay. We haven't even gone... I'm gonna save and then we'll go see what's up with the Chups, I guess. The Duragar. But first, I promised earlier to divulge upon you the names of my favorite VidCon, but I have a treat. Not only will I give you the name, but I will give you a tantalizing summary to entice you to try it, though you will no doubt need to brush up on your kanji before playing, as the VidCon's subtle yet flavorful use of Japanese idiosyncrasies can only be grasped in their entirety by those with a sound mastery of Japanese. The VidCon, as many of you have guessed, is the absolutely stunning RPG/dating sim Angelique Tenku no Chikona, one of the first games to pioneer the moe aesthetic. It flawlessly merges a powerful and compelling RPG story and system with an incredibly advanced and realistic dating sim that is 16, that's right, 16 dateable characters. Though it is not generally my nature to develop crushes, I must admit to feeling the palpitations of love's caress once or twice while dating, as the characters are very beautifully drawn in the anime style. Add absolutely enchanting music with incredibly lush and colorful graphics, and you've got the perfect recipe for the best game ever made. So what's down south then? I guess we should probably like figure out what's up with all the places here. Such deep cuts, it's so good. It's like a time travel bomb. You looking for my shit. You don't gotta say it, but I can tell by the way that you look like you got some of what I got. I'd very much like to get more b-ball tiers, I think. I got you covered, bro. You come back next time you're looking for some of what I got. What are you doing out here, man? Do you know where we are? These are the outskirts of New York. You're wandering along the border of everything and nothing. We're looking for Cuckoo Halon's tomb. You know where that is? Yeah, you came down the wrong way where the road splits. Cuckoo Halon's tomb is up the other way. Just keep heading north and you'll make it. Thanks a lot, man. It's my business to help people out. One might even say it's helping is my forte. Wait, this is the way out of town. We went the wrong way. God damn. Okay, well, we can't... There's only so much we can go to. Oh god, managing the sprint meter is like... Reminds me of when I played Final Fantasy 15 and you had to like constantly press the button in time so you could sprint around.
Indeed, I am Fredgar Murderstone, and I have murdered many a man and beast in my lifetime. I have done so for many reasons, but ultimately for coin and rubies. One night I broke into the zoo and murdered the fauna. It seems that even the great apes are susceptible to the blows of my flail. But alas, I have grown old and weak and can no longer murder as I did in my youth.
Great. Greetings, stranger. I am an ancient genie who has granted many thousands of wishes over the ages. Perhaps I could grant yours? I was robbed from a lamp many years ago, and my mission is to steal civil rights from Duragars. Perhaps you could call this racism, but that is one of the main goals of all genies. Lately, though, it seems that our efforts to fully dehumanize the Duragars have been impeded by their blasted strike. If you could somehow aid our quest of intolerance, I'm sure I could give you my jeweled purse of the Falcon. Incredible. Unbelievably incredible. These Duragars think they have the right to eat Dunkaroos. Don't they realize we genies are rubbed out of magical lamps? What fools to even begin to believe that they have the same civil rights as genies. Oh man, I haven't had Dunkaroos in years. They're deliciously full of sugar and, like, basically nothing else. Duragars are simply a means to an end, and that end is precious chups for Square Enix Goya. Ah, greetings, young one. I see that you could not resist the tempting allure of my bubbling brews and potions. Many a Duragar has gulped my eldritch tonics. Perhaps you would like to as well, Tell me, young one, from how far away did you detect the scent of my arcane concoctions? 100 feet. That's my boy, that's my boy. But no matter, my boy, it seems production of my treasure concoctions has been slowed tremendously because of those nefarious genies, and I am becoming malnourished. You see, my boy, all I eat or drink is elixirs. If something isn't done and done soon, well, my brews may bubble no longer. If you're able to do something about it, I may even pass on a few of my precious tinctures to you. Might make me feel old. Too bad. I either make you feel old or very sad here on YouTube. That's my job. Ah, the cool air of a dank cave, littered with gemstones unmined. Is there truly anything better? Ah, greetings, stranger. I did not notice you there. I was simply musing to myself about caves and sewers. My name is Pelpock the Dyer, and I am called that because I am a Dire Duragar. We are like normal Duragars, but our love of rubies and gemstones is increased tenfold. In addition, we are simply more dire in demeanor. I am an advocate of all caves and sewers. This includes both dank sewers and mysterious sewers. Sadly, it has been many years since I last set foot in a sewer, as the genies have outlawed them. What I wouldn't give to walk in the sewers but once more. I had no idea why I decided the Duragars speak in, like, a super nasally tone. And not, like, I don't know, the traditional Dwarven Scottish accent. But, I guess I'm sticking to the bit. Help me. Are you alright? What's the matter? Dunkaroos. I require Dunkaroos. What the hell is a Dunkaroo? Come on, Pip-Pap. Pop-Pop, don't be such a rube. They're a deliciously cookie snack that you dunk in a velvety frosting. Hence the dunk in Dunkaroo. I knew that, Hoops. I just didn't remember. They've been feeding us nothing but vitamin C. I need a Dunkaroo. He passed out. This is serious, Dad. He really needs those Dunkaroos. There are two things a Duragar can't resist, Sparkly. One is rubies, the other is a Dunkaroo. This is grave, indeed then. Grave indeed. Dunkaroos. Hey, there's a note here. Maybe someone dropped it. Let's take a look at it. Dear Genies, I think we should... Dear Genies, I think we should try to be as racist as possible to the Duragars. If we can, let us try to take away their civil rights, such as the right to wear gem-encrusted amulets, and the right to eat anything but vitamin C. Sincerely, Muhammad Geniebane, Chief of all Genies combined. This certainly is concerning. It looks like a genie might have dropped it. If this is real, it implies the existence of a conspiracy that goes way beyond the realm of Square Enix Goya. It's a fun bit? Okay, I'm glad, Kat. I'm glad you agree. I think we better get to the bottom of this and find out what's really going on in the Chup mines. Abracadabra and alakazoo. Ah, you caught me just as I was conjuring up an ancient genie hex on the Duragars. Lately, we genies have been contemplating employing sludge elves to help with the labor. Duragars and sludge elves have a long-standing feud, and there is no doubt the Duragars would object fiercely. This is precisely why we need to do this. This is merely my own personal philosophy, but I believe we should display our intelligence for Duragars on every level. Halt! Friend or foe? Friend. Oh, wait. If we're a Duragar... They love violence, so... You know what? We're a foe. You had me going there for a moment. I really thought you were a foe. I suppose since you're not my enemy, I can tell you my story. I used to be the strongest Duragar in all the Chup mines. They called me the bastard of muscles, and that's just what I was. I could lift 2 Duragars over my head at the same time and punch through both friend and foe. But then I went blind, my muscles atrophied, and I could do nothing but knit patriotic quilts to keep myself warm. But now that the genies have outlawed all patriotic quilts, I can't even do the one thing I have left. Grishtam, our ghastly Duragar deity, bless this land and people and give me the courage to continue without my patriotic quilts. Yeah, I don't know either, Ocean. No! We demand the right to rubies and gemstones. Gilded treasure is a part of Duragar heritage, and that's something you can't just take away from us. Glittering goblets and chalices are one thing, but rubies and gemstones? Unforgivable. I'm sorry, but studies have proven that rubies and gemstones promote laziness in the workplace and minimize efficiency. Square Enix Goya wants to ensure maximum efficiency and quality in the mining of all shops. Things are civil rights? No, they're extremely civil rights. They're basic civil rights. For all Duragars. That's ridiculous! Rubies and gemstones are the essence of Duragars. A Duragar without a dazzling ruby is like a genie without a lamp. That was uncalled for. What's going on here? We're discussing the terms of the Duragar's return to work from strike. You're Charles Barkley, aren't you? Now, look, I don't want to get involved in none of this malarkey. I've got nothing to do with magic lamps and gemstones. Wait, I think we need the input of a third party on this issue, someone who's already an established member of the community. What are you implying, Chief Bloodguzzle? That because Charles Barkley is in a third party that represents the interest of neither of us, he would be able to more effectively negotiate the terms for our return to work at the Chup Mines. Look, I said I don't want nothing to do... Dad, this is your chance to really do something good for the world. You have the chance to make someone's life better. You've got the chance to give back to the dwarves after all they've given to you, Barkley. You've got the chance to serve your country and Square Enix Goya. Dad, I believe in you. I know deep down you know what's right and what to do. So will you do it? Will you meditate for the Declaration of Duragar Rights? Sure. Fine, I'll do it, but I want you to know I don't give a damn either way what happens. That is noble of you to agree to help us, Charles Barkley. You are truly a man of character. I'm no role model. The format for the Declaration of Duragar Rights is simple. You'll be asked a question, you'll be presented with a number of answers. Choose the answer you most agree with. Some of the answers will favor one party over the other, while others will be compromises. I'm not asking you to favor us. Oh, wait. I don't know why I thought that was the genie reading. Some of the answers will favor one party over the other, while others will be compromises. I'm not asking you to favor us Duragars, Charles Barkley, but please consider each question carefully. Are you ready to write the Declaration of Duragar Rights? As ready as I'll ever be, I guess. On sludge elves. Intolerant against... Oh wait, no, can no more coexist in fire and water. How do you feel about the current sewer crisis? Pro sewers. What should be the primary diet of all Duragars, Dunkaroos? Remove the ban on bubbling tinctures and illegals. All brews are now legal. What should be done about ensorcelled weaponry? I love a good enchantment. Your stance on Duragars with patriotic quilts? All quilts must be patriotic. How many hexes can be placed on each Duragar? 0 hexes. What is the maximum ratio of gilded chalices to rubies? Rubies. How many caverns is each Duragar allowed to splunk? Fantasy caves are no, to each his own. Are you sure these are the stances you want to take? Yeah. These propositions clearly favor the Duragars. You've got no choice but to accept the Declaration of Duragar Rights, Mohammed Genie. You agreed to the terms and negotiator. Rats. I trusted you, Barkley. I thought you were loyal to your country, your family, and Square Enix Goya. My family? The Duragars are my family now. It seems my trust was misplaced. We have nothing more to speak of, Charles Barkley. Barkley, come here. I know we Duragars do not have much, but I feel the need to repay you for what you've done. Just once in every Duragar's life is he overtaken by an urge so powerful that he cannot control himself. No, it is not an urge for rubies red, as you may have guessed. It is an urge to create. Yes, we have blacksmiths and woodcarvers and what have you that create on a daily basis, but this is an urge to create something more than a mere object. It is an urge to create art. It is a sacred part of every Duragar's maturity, and when we are touched by this desire to create, all others must allow it to continue unimpeded. It is called the awakening of the artisan. What we create during our awakening is a work of unparalleled splendor that can never be replicated or surpassed. So they're like the dwarves from Dwarf Fortress, then. We'll undergo a fell mood and request
500 tons of marble. I want you to have the item I forged in my awakening, Charles Barkley. Beautiful. It is the Shrek-mono, a regular kimono, except there's a picture of Shrek on it. I forged it twixt the hammer and anvil, and it is the one thing I am most proud of, even more than my clan. It is yours, Charles Barkley. Take it. Take care of it, Charles Barkley, and know that you are a friend of Duragar's all over the globe and beyond. Oh god. Okay. We have nothing to talk about, Charles Barkley. I was under the assumption you were a man of reason, but it appears I was wrong. Good day. The elderly Durgar seems to be sleeping under a highly patriotic quilt. Let's not wake him. Can Barkley wear the Shrek-mono? Yes. Sure can. Oh, it unequipped all of Hoops' stuff. A good thing I realized that. Charles Barkley in a Shrek-mono, it's so perfect. Abracadabra. Okay, yeah, you don't have anything new to say. You're probably fine now. I can feel my stout constitution coming back to me after gorging on Dunkaroos. I owe you a debt of gratitude, human, and that is something we dwarves who have lived in underground caverns for eons do not take lightly. Thank you, friend. Okay, you don't have anything. I guess we could have gotten whatever that genie has, but don't really care. We'll get some other stuff. You did it, my boy. You've given me back my primary form of substance, chemicals. I prepared you a particular brew that I think you might like. Gulp it, you might enjoy it. It says Game Fuel, single, permanent VP plus 50. What level is Hoops? They're all level 10. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to Hoops, because Hoops needs it the most. Here you go, Hoops. Drink up. What's a Shrek-mono picky? A picture of the legendary kimono. It's beautiful. Aye, my lad. It seems you've gone and done the right thing and lifted the ban on sewers. Perhaps this old man can finally die in peace now. Die in the sewers. Well, you have fun with that. Alright, now that we've solved labor rights issues on the side of labor, I think we can go ahead and call it there for now. I'm gonna go ahead and back to the save and we'll stop. Oh, shit. Oh god, there's more. How many different lines do you have? I was just about your boy's age the first time I murdered some folks. I was a blacksmith's apprentice at the time and was making bear traps for him. One night I got the idea to put the bear traps to use, so I broke into a retirement home, placed the bear traps in strategic locations, and hid outside in the bushes until morning. You should have heard the endless click-clacking of those metal contraptions snapping on the legs of the elderly. Much like the ferocious maw of an enraged hellhound. And I sure got a stern talking to by the blacksmith, but it sure was worth it. Okay, you don't have anything new to say. Okay, alright. That will do it for tonight, I think. We managed to grab the legendary B-ball. We managed to cure Hoops' type 2 diabetes. And now we just have to go to Kukulkan's tomb to get a Jamesite core to replace the obsolete Slamasite core. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you again on Thursday over on Twitch. I will be posting a schedule probably either Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday. But thank you again so much for tuning in this week. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will catch you next time. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.